That's why I got into art. I saw people that looked like me, like Basquiat, becoming like rock stars, and I wanted to be a rock star myself, so I wanted to do that with my artwork, and here we are.
Y'all taking pictures in the picture.
The brownstone on East 126th Street in Harlem has a storied history in the art world. In 1958, 57 jazz legendary musicians posed for Art Kane's photo known as A Great Day in Harlem. Then, in 1998, 177 hip-hop artists posed on the same stoop for the acclaimed photographer Gordon Parks in a picture called A Great Day in Hip-Hop. And now, in the summer of 2022, a group of Black Web3 creatives working in the NFT space are meeting on the same stoop to claim their own place in the history of the art world.
I've been doing art for a long time, but photography reinvigorated my what I thought could be done artistically in the way that I thought about art in a way. And then as far as NFTs, I'd always been in tech. I was a little bit of an early adopter into crypto, I guess. And I love the idea of decentralization and what that could do, what that could mean for the people, and how that could change the way in which the distribution of power and the distribution of influence and the distribution of knowledge could be done more efficiently, more fairly, with more equity.
The 2022 event was the brainchild of Manushka Guerrier, a chef and organizer. Often the only Black woman at NFT events, Guerrier set up an open call for Black NFT artists to come to Harlem.
In the NFT space, we're standing on the shoulders of giants. There's a lot of artists that died penniless, that were never acknowledged or validated or given their flowers or anything. And there are the really great artists who, for jazz, sat on the stoop, and for hip hop, sat on the stoop.
You know what slick break is, man. You don't realize, man.
Equity is so important.
Say it again. Beyonce said it. Pay me in equity.
No, for real,
Yo,
equity. Because I work in the music space myself, so when you're getting into licensing and points on an album and you realize a lot of your favorite Black artists don't even own their masters, that's ridiculous. Why did Michael Jackson have to buy his masters back? Why did Jay-Z have to buy his masters
Rihanna
back?
had to buy her
Why did Beyonce? There's a lack of ownership. But with what I'm learning with the NFT space, that's from day one. This is an investment in what I'm building, and you're along for the ride. So ownership, equity.
So for Black people, this is our first time that we can achieve something that has eluded us for so long, which is generational wealth. And the fact that we can do that by creating art. Our art, the way we express ourselves, the way we talk, the way we walk has inspired so many people, but we haven't really been financially rewarded,
It doesn't matter what your religion is, what your race is. If you want to learn about the business and you do the shit right, you're going to make some money.
For someone like myself, I was one of the, early, I think I was the second person on Super Rare that was Black and actually selling artwork and shit. So after me, became there was a wave of artists. They got to see somebody that looked like them that was selling artwork.
My goal, my vision, my dream is to have Nick be a household name. Why can't Nick Davis be the next Basquiat or the next Rembrandt or Picasso or Banksy? Why not? See, we so trained, programmed to believe that only those artists, only the art that is, been done many, many years ago is the art that's valued the most. But there's such great art that's being done today.
So to be able to come back and do this here, and some people who were here 40 years ago and 24 years ago, and the neighborhood is just embracing us and having us and showing that, yeah.
A recent bear market may have burst the bubble of the cryptocurrency markets this summer, but the creators here say they are optimistic about the future of NFTs.
Has this bear market changed how you think about the space at all? You guys here to stay in the long run? What are your thoughts?
No one wants to hear, but bear markets are healthy for the market. They can't go up if it doesn't go down. And, understanding the utility of this technology that we have in front of us is important. Especially as an artist, it can never matter. You have to stick to wanting to create things and communicate, through art. Everybody wants their bags to grow, but that's at the end of the day, that's not the point. You know, we're not taking none of that with us.
You know, there's some people who are just about the money and about, you know, just that kind of like, I don't know, clout, all this other stuff. But for a lot of us in this space, it is about community. It is about art. It is about, you know, truth and beauty and love finally prevailing. So yeah, it sucks that we're in the bear market, but we're in this together. We're the ones who choose to come in and day out and support this space and support artists. And today's been a dream come true. I've dreamt of just coming here, taking a picture, wow. And it just reminds me that anything is possible.